Good morning, students. Hearing range. That means that how much hertz of sound we can hear. So, on the basis of hearing range, sound can be divided into following three categories. One is audible range, infrasound range, ultrasound range. Audible sound means which we can hear. That sound is called as a audible sound. Sometimes we can say when somebody is speaking to us, if you are not able to hear, we can say it is not audible. Otherwise it is inaudible. Audible means the sound which we can hear is called as a audible range. So now here we see audible sound has some SI unit. Okay, we cannot hear sounds of all frequencies. The hearing range of sound in human is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Okay, so the hertz is the SI unit for the sound. Okay, SI unit for the frequency of the sound. For example, how the sound produces? Because of the vibration sound produces. For example, the waves going like this, going up and coming down and going. So this is one frequency. Okay, so the frequency within 1 second, how many frequencies it can finish? 4 frequencies. Okay, so within 1 second, how many frequencies it finishes? It is called as a hertz. Understand? So 4 vibrations. So this frequency SI unit is the hertz. So the human can hear the sound from 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Okay, so it is called as a audible sound. Then children below 5 years of age and dogs can hear up to 25 kilohertz. This up to 25 kilohertz sound comes from deep down of the earth. Okay, that is why sometimes when the earthquake comes, earthquake means bhukampana, when the earth is shaking, the earthquake starts to come with the big sound which comes from deep down of the earth. Okay, and so the animals very well they sense before coming of the earthquake or tsunami, all these things. So infrasound, the sound having frequency below 20 hertz is called infrasound. For example, the sound produced inside the earth's core. Earth's core means deep down of the earth. At the time of earthquake, chemical and nuclear reaction sounds, if you are able to hear at infrasound range, we could hear the vibrations of a pendulum just like we can hear the vibrations of flapping of wings by a bee hovering near our ear. The below 20 hertz, the sound is how means, for example, the bird's wings, when it started to shake the wings in a birds, that flapping sound, that wings shaking is called as a flapping. Okay, then the bees, honey bees, when they come near our ears and they make a sound, like that sound it is. So that much sound will be coming deep down of the earth. Okay, so that here, that voice who can hear, children below 5 years age and dogs can hear up to 25 kilohertz. Okay, but the earthquake sound is what? Below 20 hertz. I am sorry, it is a below 20 hertz. Okay, so this is the one. And next, ultrasound, that is why we cannot hear before earthquake comes. Why we don't know? Before tsunami comes, why we don't know? Because we cannot hear the sound below 20 hertz. So the shaking of the earth from deep down of the earth, so that sound we cannot hear. That's why we don't know now earthquake is going to come and tsunami is going to come. Okay, like that we don't know. So here ultrasound about 20 kilohertz, that means children above 5 years and dogs can hear this sound. About 20 kilohertz, very high sound, are called as ultrasounds. Such sounds are produced by dolphins, bats, etc. Okay, and the hearing organs of insects and moths are very sensitive. So insect and moths also can hear the sound about 20 kilohertz. They can hear the sound of high frequency produced by bats and thus can protect themselves from bats around them and avoid becoming a prey. Avoid becoming a prey means for example to become food to the dolphins and the bats. For example, for the dog, food is the cat, sometimes rats. Okay, now for the dog, if the food is rat or cat means rat and cat is the prey for the dog. So like that only the insects and moths will save themselves to not to become prey to the dolphins and bats. Okay, so that is the one. So here three kinds of sounds are there. One is the audible sound, infrasound, ultrasound. What sound we can hear? Between 20 Hz to 20 kHz. It is called as a audible sound. Below 20 Hz is called as a infrasound. It comes mostly from the deep down of the earth before earthquake comes or tsunami, some dangers are coming. Ultrasound is about 20 kilohertz. Okay, 20 kilohertz means very high frequency and a high pitch. Okay, but low sound. So this one ultrasound can be heard by the dolphins and bats. Okay, and the next one we are going to see uses of the ultrasound. Applications of ultrasound. Sound will be traveling through the waves only, na? Sometimes like this, through the waves it travels. So these waves very fast with so much sound, they can go inside of the metal. Sometimes machines, big machines in the big factories and industries, inside the machine some cracks will be there. Otherwise some cuts or some dirty, some things will be there. So to clean those places with the cleaning machine, they send the waves inside. So these waves will clean those dirty things in the metals, and it will find out if any breakings are there inside the machines also they find out. Okay, so like that. Ultrasounds are waves of high frequency. These waves can travel in a straight path even in the presence of obstacles. Ultrasounds are widely used in industries and medical field. Ultrasound is generally used to clean parts located in hard to reach places. For example, odd shaped parts, electronic components, etc. So to clean those parts, and ultrasonic waves are transmitted into the solution. Okay, they use the solution and they pour the solution. With the help of the solution, they clean inside of the machines by sending the ultrasonic waves. So these waves with a high frequency, with a high fast. So they will remove the dust, grease, and any cracks are there, they find out. Okay, cracks and metal blocks and anything. Okay, next one, ECG. We say na go for ECG test. ECG means echocardiography. In this technique, ultrasonic waves are made to reflect from various parts of heart, thereby forming an image of the heart. Cardio means heart. In the heart, if there is any problem is there, so we can find out by using the ultrasonic waves. Okay, ultrasonic waves. That test is called as a electrocardiography. Through this we can find out what is the problem in the heart. Sometimes in the hospitals we can see where just they check, when they are checking in the heart or eye or in the stomach, that organ picture will be in the computer, and there they can find out what is the problem with our parts of the body, internal parts of the body. Okay, thank you students.